Hey there, it's Kristen Paborsky, and today I want to talk to you about how to improve this SEO on your blog posts with AI. So you're probably wondering, well, why would I even want to do that? Sounds hard to me. Well, here's the deal. Organic traffic is the easiest way to get more eyeballs on your content. So today, we're going to talk about some simple tips to help you get more eyeballs on your content using AI to SEO your content. So the competition today is really fierce. There are so many people out there creating content, and most content creators don't understand the basics of SEO. And many of us, myself included, in the past, have gotten overwhelmed with the thought of adding SEO. You spend all this time creating a piece of content, you finally get on your blog, and you just want to hit that publish button, right? Well, the thing is, a lot of us might even say it doesn't really matter whether or not we have a SEO on our blog post. But the thing is that if you don't do it, your likelihood of getting good organic traffic and more eyeballs on your content is pretty slim to nothing. So the good news now is for those of you who haven't been doing any kind of SEO, or you have and it's taken a long time, now with AI and the right chat prompts, you can perform SEO in less than 5 minutes. It used to be I had a system where I would teach SEO in 10 minutes or less. Well, now with all the tools that are out there, you could actually do your SEO on your blog post in 90 seconds. So why would you want to do this? Well, of course, as I mentioned before, you want to get your content in front of a wider audience. So according to Bright Edge research, organic traffic drives 53% of all website traffic. So if Google doesn't know that you've got a piece of content on a hot topic, it's not going to know what to do with it and where to put it when someone is searching for the answers to their problem. So this right here, 53% of content comes from organic traffic. That really, to me, is a reason why I want to spend time working on my SEO, so that all that time I spent creating my content doesn't go to waste. And again, another study by Search Engine Journal says that 75% of people who are Googling for the answers to their problem never scroll past the first page of the search results. So again, that really highlights the importance of getting your content to rank well in search engines so you get your answers right in front of your ideal client. So let's get smart with keywords using ChatGPT. So have you ever wondered how people really find your content when they're searching for it? Well, it's kind of like a magic trick. The secret word for this trick is the keyword. Keywords are just the words and phrases that people are typing in when they're looking for something. So if your content has the same words in it, voila, your content pops up on their search. It used to be that you could pick any keyword and run with it by putting in a few key places on your post. And then after that were the days of people were putting them everywhere and stuffing their keywords wherever they thought to help them rank higher. But now that has all gone by the wayside. So how do you use the right keywords and where do you put them? And that is where ChatGPT comes in as your handy SEO assistant. So I want you to think about it as your keyword assistant. So here's how ChatGPT can help you with your keyword research and improve the SEO on your blog post. So what you want to do is you want to use it to help you find cool keyword ideas. So think about if you're writing about dinosaurs in a museum, ChatGPT can suggest keywords like dinosaur museum visit. So what I would do is just to take my finished piece of content, plop it into copy and paste it right into ChatGPT, and ask it to come up with keyword ideas. So that's how I would get started using it. The other way you can do it is if you wanted to go and do keyword research, we're using the keyword analytics tool. That works too. But now with ChatGPT, you can ask it to come up with some great keywords, just like me asking it for hashtags when I do a YouTube video. So the other thing I really want to leave you here with is that long tail keywords are easier to rank with. They're longer phrases and are super specific. So you could ask ChatGPT to give you both long keywords and long tail keywords that you can rank for. So here's a fun little mission for you. Ask ChatGPT next time you go in and create a piece of content to give you a list of keywords for your next piece of content. You can even use this step if you're rewriting or working on improving your SEO in a post you've already done. Just tell it what you're writing about. Like I said, just copy and paste the blog post content in there, and it will give you a list of keywords to use to help you improve your SEO post. And from there, we can go on and add the next pieces to help get more SEO juice on your content. So the next thing you want to do, once you have your keywords in there, you want to go in and start looking through your article and making sure that your keywords are in your blog post content. Now, one way that's super easy for this to know how if you've done a good job is with the plugin Yoast SEO. And now it has AI built into it, so it makes what once was a 10-minute process, which was pretty fast back in the day, more like a 90-second process. So you're going to want to get that, right? But the other thing that it can do for you that will really improve your SEO is to supercharge it with smart linking. That's where you ask Yoast to go in and analyze your content and come up with some links that would be appropriate. Now, if you don't have Yoast and you don't want to spend money on it, what you can do is compile a list of articles in the same category, write a little snippet about each one, like summary, and then you can load that list in there, ask ChatGPT to pick 2 or 3 and come up with where you should put them in your content. It could even write the content that links back to it for you. So the key is to do that. That's called internal linking. But then also it's good to have external linking. So what I do when I go in and create a new piece of content or update an old one is I ask ChatGPT to give me some statistics and cite where they came from so I can link back to that. That's where you get your outbound links. I like to put those in my introduction in a piece of content. Just like when I started this video, I started talking to you about how statistics. Well, those statistics are embedded right inside the written piece of content that goes with the video. So that's how you get outbound links in your content. So you're going to want to have links that go outbound, and you want to have internal links that you link to other pieces of content. And why you want to have those is you're not just for the SEO juice, the internal linking. You want to do this because you get points for when someone goes to your content and goes to another page and doesn't bounce off of your site after watching or reading your content in just a few minutes. So that's one really powerful way to show that you've got good content on your site. So here's your action step. When you want it to give you outbound links, think of a topic that you want to write about, or just look at the piece of content if you want to improve it, and you ask ChatGPT, like I said before, for some cool statistics on a particular topic, okay? Then you go and get it whatever it's given to you, and then you put it back into your intro or wherever you want to do it. Then, like I said, for the internal linking, either take a list, plug it all into ChatGPT and ask it to come up with which ones would fit best and to where you should put it in the content, and actually ask it to write the piece of content to add in there that has the link in there. So I love, love, love that. So the next thing is I love how-to content. This is something that SEO loves, but there's a difference between how-to and what-to content. I quit doing how-to content. It's more about what to do content. So I'm not giving a step-by-step tutorial just like I'm doing in this video. I'm explaining things and walking you through what to do, right? You want to do that with your content. How-to content continues to be one of the most hot topics whenever you go and start researching content or looking at content. How-to content is great, but you don't want to give away the how-to, the exact steps, right? There might be some times where you do give a tutorial or whatever if it makes sense and leads them down into another place where they are going to go to another piece of content or opt in into your list. That can make sense. But how-to content, a blog full of that, why would you give away your best content for free? So that's why I want you to do what to do content rather than step-by-step tutorial sharing your screen, okay? So why how-to content? They're just like a friendly guide. They'll take your reader by the hand and say, let me show you what to do in this awesome thing. Plus, why I like it, it gives me a natural way to talk about my solution and create demand for whatever it is that I'm offering, all right? So that's why I highly suggest that you do how-to content. So let's talk about how you can use ChatGPT as your how-to content co-creator. So again, like I said before, it's your handy assistant. So it can help you this is exactly what I do. I ask it to create an outline, tell it what I want to talk about. Then it'll organize everything for you. I go in and then I take out all the pieces I don't want to talk about, reorganize it, things like that. So I take what it gives me, and what I found when I do it this way comes up with content ideas that I never thought about. So instead of asking ChatGPT to write a piece of content for you, you want to ask it to write an outline for you, okay? So then where do you go from there? Well, you can ask it to expand on certain sections if you really want to do a written blog post. But what I do is I reverse engineer it and create a piece of content using video before I write that article. And based on those keywords, I go in there and speak them throughout my video. So just like this video is about how to improve the SEO for your blog posts with AI, I would be repeating that naturally in my content as I share it with you. So whether or not you're doing it in written word or in a video like I'm doing here, you do want to speak your keywords over and over again, okay? Not too much, but where it makes sense, all right? So I love how-to content. So I really want you to do that. Take what I've taught you here, go and ask ChatGPT to help you brainstorm some outlines for some topics you want to talk about, especially how-to content. Remember that how-to content is more about what to do, not a tutorial. It's like what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about how to, but I'm not walking you through the what to, all right? include your keywords in there. And then when you're done, you're going to take that content and use it to create a piece of written content and include all those other things that I talked about with the outbound links, the internal linking, a call to action, all kinds of things that will make your content come to life. So that's it. With ChatGPT, you can go and do all of the SEO so fast, but use these tips right now that I'm sharing with you today to improve your content and improve your SEO on your content using AI, because it's simple these days. So if you want to start leveraging the power of AI to help you create content just the way I talk about it, how I use it to do an outline, and then all the pieces that I put into it so that it is unique content that you're going to want to go grab a copy of the AI generated content creators guide. That link is right down below. I love that one. It's helped me create content in less than 20 minutes that engages and helps me reach a wider audience. All right. So there's that little link below. And then there's another link where I walk you through how to update your content the easy way with AI.